So here we are in my kitchen. It is blistering hot out there, and I am trying to throw together a quick meal where I don't heat up the kitchen too hot. So let's get started. Hello, all of my wonderful, amazing, and fantastic Viking friends out there. I am so happy you can join me today, and I am happy to be inside today. It is blistering, boiling, and scalding hot out there, and it's only supposed to get hotter. And this whole week, it's supposed to be boiling hot. And well, I am lucky to have a cool house. What I'm not lucky about is I cook, and I cook a lot. And so, well, I have to figure out how to cook without heating up my kitchen and heating up my house. One of the things that I use is an air fryer, and the other thing, I throw quick, easy dishes into the skillet. And what it does is it takes 5-10 minutes to prep, 5-10 minutes to make, and it doesn't heat up the house too much. It doesn't use that much electricity, doesn't use that much power, and I'm happy. And my family gets to eat a really good, nutritious meal. And that's what is important here. And yes, I did go out to the garden and I did pull some vegetables. And the reason why I garden is because even though I am carnivore, and I have been for over a year now, a lot of my family is ketovore or ketogenic or even low carb. And that's okay because we are all in this fight together, and we all are battling the people who are eating ding dongs, dum dums, and ho hos and telling us that we're eating wrong. We're not. Believe me, we're not. We're eating correctly. I typically like when things are really super easy because when I'm out pillaging and plundering and causing chaos and mayhem, I don't like to come back to a kitchen to cook and clean. It's not my style. So I look for things that I can easily throw in either the air fryer, the oven, the stovetop, or the microwave oven so I can just get it over with, cook it really quick, and then serve it. And everybody will love it. And it's really hard. Well, I come across these sometimes in the grocery store, and well, I like these. And they're not super crazy ingredients, not super interesting ingredients, maybe a couple of things. But, well, they're low carb, and you could certainly make them into a ketogenic or a ketovore and a carnivore style meal. The thing I like about Kevin's is that it's super easy. They come with a microwavable tray and then a meat packet. Now you can double up on the meat. You could use the meat as is. You can do however the meat you want to do, and everything's good. And they come with a sauce packet. Super easy. You could use the whole thing, the half a thing, a little bit of a dribble. You can make your own, or you don't have to have sauce at all. But it's completely up to you. These are your recipes. And I ended up going out to the garden. Yes, I do garden, and I pulled some bell peppers off. So I pulled off 2 purple bell peppers. Super excited about that. And even though I have been carnivore for well over a year now, a lot of my family members are ketovore and keto. And so I think we all need to coalesce and join the fight together to beat this standard American diet, standard English diet, standard diet of ding dongs, dum dums, and ho hos, because depending on who you are and how you are, well, we all know that Cheetos and Fritos and all of those are not healthy for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just cut these. They look pretty good actually, so I'm going to cut these in a kind of like a bowl shape and cut out the middle here so that they look like a bowl. And I've already put some butter inside of the pan, and I'm heating that up. And I'm going to do this. Yes. Now I could do one of 2 ways. I could either put the chicken inside of here and throw this into the oven or the air fryer, or what I could do is I could just simply cut this up and throw this into the pan really quick. If I wanted to, I could also do some onions as well. But I think this is as good as it gets. So I'm going to cut this up like so, not cut my fingers off, and I'm going to throw it into the hot melting butter. As easy as that. And then I am going to let this soften just a bit. Some people in my household like it more stiff than others. I don't know. I don't eat this, so I'm not going to eat this, but if I were, I like it so that the crunch is just about gone. So go ahead and fry this up however you want to, and make sure that the people in your household are good with the texture. I am chopping up these bell peppers in long slivers, but you can dice them or chop them up into smaller pieces. It is completely up to you. Then I will let fry on low heat in this pan for about 3 minutes. I am using about 3 tablespoons of butter in this pan, just enough to coat the bell peppers and the chicken. Next, I put the chicken into the pan with the bell peppers. If you are a strict carnivore, you can omit the bell peppers completely. Since the chicken is frozen, I am going to reduce the heat until it is completely thawed and then cut. We got some jailbreakers here. Get them back in the pan before anybody notices. Next, I am going to add some sauce. Now, this is where you can add as much sauce as you want. Here, I added a third of the bag of this sauce. From this point, you can add a splash of soy sauce, sugar-free teriyaki, or even homemade sauce if you really, really want. Then I am going to stir and let everything simmer together on low heat for a couple of minutes until it is completely done. And before I serve this, I'm going to turn off the stove and let it rest for a few minutes. And there you have it, my friends. Super easy to make, super convenient. It takes 10 minutes at most to throw together an entire meal for you and your family. Of course, you could double it, you can half it, whatever you want to do. You can make way more than you need to, and I don't know, feed the neighborhood if you want to. But it is completely modifiable and it is your recipe. You can cut the bell pepper into boats and make it that way, or you can chop it up and throw it in as is. It is completely up to you. And it's still delicious. Either way you cut it. All right, my friends. It is really good. So I recommend this as a plan when it's 500 degrees outside and you are pillaging and plundering and don't have time to cook. So until next time, my friends, lycka till. Skål!